A dedication.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I've been here, but I'm back and I'm better, okay? And I'm gonna be uploading a lot more frequently, so make sure you hit that subscribe button like now and turn your post notifications on. So today I'm gonna be doing like a natural everyday makeup, no makeup look, just like this. Y'all, I used to love to beat my face all the time, but now simple is better for me right now, okay? So, you know, this is my go-to look if I'm just trying to do something really quick, or, you know, if I don't want to look like I just rolled out the bed. So, if you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so let's get started. So, I always start with my eyebrows. I just feel like they help form the face. Like, I have to start with my eyebrows. So, I'm gonna go ahead. I do have my Anastasia brow definer. This is one of my favorite things to use for my eyebrows, but I'm running out, so I'm gonna have to use something else, which is just this beauty store brow powder, literally. It's nothing special at all. So I'm gonna line the top of my brow, and I'm not gonna get into full details with the brows because I do have another video that I will link in the description box, or you can click on right here that you can see how I actually do my brow. So I always set my brows. Mercier setting powder. This is the translucent loose setting powder. So I always finish my brows with this. And I just lightly, like literally very lightly, dust over the brows. And this is just so they stay on all day. Like, and they get oily sometimes. And then following my setting powder, I make sure that I go in with my Anastasia clear brow gel, and this just sets them and keeps them in the same place and make sure that they don't disappear throughout the day. So you want to go ahead and just prime your eyelids. Your eyelids. So I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the color medium beige. So this one is lighter than the one I use for my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna not do too much, honestly. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this. And this is a beauty blender. Honestly, there's a lot of different beauty blenders. I prefer the actual beauty blender brand. But I also like the Real Techniques brand, and you can get the Real Techniques brand from like Walmart, Target. So every time you have a concealer somewhere, you want to make sure you set it, because if not, it is going to crease. So I'm just going to lightly set my eyelids. And this is going to make everything a lot more smoother as well once you go in with your eyeshadows. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics eyeshadow and blush palette. Let's see, what color? So since I am going for more of a really natural type look, I'm gonna go in right here in my crease. And this is the color Matte. I'm just gonna go in with this color right here, and I'm gonna do that in my crease. Just gonna do light strokes. Back and forth like a windshield wiper. Back and forth, back and forth. So next I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. Now I use Cetaphil. This is my go-to face moisturizer. I have pretty normal to oily skin, I would say. It's kind of combination skin, so I mean, this works for me. Whatever moisturizer works for you, use that. You can apply a primer before you actually put on your foundation or your powder. I'm not going to, because of the fact that I'm just going to sit in my living room, okay? But you can put on a primer if you're like going out or something. I would just put it in maybe your problem areas or places that you possibly get really oily. And one of my favorite primers is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Protector. This one is, sorry, Perfector. I'll put in the description box. This is one of my favorite primers. If I was to put primer on, I probably would just put it like on my T-zone, around my nose, my mouth, and under my eyes. Okay, so now that my face is all moisturized, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal under my eyes. This is a problem area for me, so I like to make sure that the problem is taken care of. Okay, so I use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Biscuit. And I'm just gonna do a few strokes under my eye, nothing major. You don't want it to be all cakey under your eye, so don't do too much, definitely for this look. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in and just blend that out. Now that your concealer is blended out, you want to make sure, remember, always set your concealer. So wherever you put concealer, you're going to set it. I'm just going to lightly set it. If I was doing a full face, I would use the term baking. I would bake my face, bake my concealer, but because this is just a simple, easy, natural makeup look, I'm just going to go ahead and set it and just sweep under my eye. Now that we have our concealer and setting done, we're gonna go ahead and go in with our powder. And this is MAC Studio Fix. This is my absolute favorite powder. And this is what I use when I want that like natural look, because sometimes people can't even tell that I have on anything. So this is literally my favorite stuff, as you can see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dust my face with this powder. Make sure you get under your chin, because I cannot stand when people's face is a different color than their neck and body. So just go ahead and blend that out everywhere. Okay, so now that we have powder all over our face, we're gonna go in and do like a bronzy contour type thing now. So I'm gonna go on my BH Cosmetics contour palette. I really like this palette because it has so many different browns and so many different colors. So I'm gonna go in with these two, this one and this one. Just a little dab of both. I'm gonna do upward strokes. So right here on my cheek, kissy face, upward strokes to your temple. And I always contour my nose. I mean, this is up to you, but I do like to contour my nose a little bit. And also make sure you get your jawline. So now that basically majority of our face is done, we're gonna go ahead and put on our eyelashes. It's the fun part. So I'm gonna go ahead and first start off by putting a light coat of mascara on my lashes. Not too much, just one coat. That's why I don't get individual lashes, because I know that they take your lashes out and I don't want to lose my lashes, so I just stick with my strips. So the key to getting your lashes on, guys, there are hacks and tips to this. You want to make sure that you put enough glue and that the glue gets tacky. Okay, that's number one. If your glue is not tacky, then your lash is going to be slipping and sliding everywhere, and that is not what you want. You want to just be able to, you know, you want to be able to place it and keep it pushing, basically. So make sure that your glue gets tacky enough before you actually start to apply your lash. You want to put a good coat on there. I don't know if you can see this, but make sure you put a good enough amount of glue on your lash and then just let it dry. And if you guys want a detailed video on how to apply lashes, let me know and I'll do one, but for now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply them. So you can't really tell, but the glue is a little bit darker. So it's not too dark because that means it's gonna be too dry, but it's a little bit darker, so it's basically ready to go ahead and apply. Okay, so now that we're all popping and things with our lashes on, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. So like I said, because I'm just going to get cute in my living room or whatever, I'm just gonna use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And the whole point of the primer spray is basically to just make sure that, one, your makeup stays, and also to take away that like chalky matte dry look. I personally don't care for the matte dry look. I'm more like the dewy look, so it looks more like skin. So you want to just go ahead and spray that, and not too shabby. Okay, so now that I've already sprayed my face, I'm just going to go ahead and go in with some highlight. This is my favorite part, okay? And I'm going to use my MAC Gold Deposit Mineralized Skin Finish. This stuff is so pretty on my skin. I love it. So I'm just going to go ahead. And I kind of go overdo with the highlight sometimes, so do as you please with that, but I'm gonna glow, okay? Put it down the bridge of my nose, top of my lip, and right here at the top of my head. If I could probably like smush my face in this stuff, I would. Whole face be glittered up. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead, and I always love a black under eye liner. I mean, it's just always been my thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and complete today's look with a nude lip. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of lip liner, and I don't remember where this one is from. I'm just gonna go ahead and line top of my lip. And lip liner just makes it look a lot neater. That's it. A lot neater, and it defines that lip line. And I like to rub my lip in. Okay, so I like to blend my lip liner in a little bit. I'm gonna go in with my lipstick. This is the Velvet Teddy by MAC. Just do a little bit. Honestly, you don't even have to do a lipstick if you don't want to. You can just do a lip gloss. But I'm gonna go in with my lip gloss on top of my lipstick, okay? This is my MAC lip gloss. It's just clear. Okay. Feeling real naturally cute, okay? Let me go get dressed or something so I could really be popping. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did and want to see more like it or anything else, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. And I know that because you're subscribed, right? Right?